It's foiling week in Pensacola. Don't know what that means? We'll let you know. Why no one is under arrest after the woods near Mobile Botanical Gardens were intentionally set on fire today. And breaking news, a death investigation in Mobile. What we know. This is News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green and Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
I'm Cherish Lombard. Thank you for joining us here for News 5 Now, something we do live every day at 5:30, where you get your 5 big stories of the day. You also get to weigh in and hear the answers of the News 5 Now poll and the question of the day. Of course, we always start with those 5 big stories, so let's count them down from number 5. Foiling Week is underway in Pensacola after being held in Italy for the past 11 years. Foiling is a style of sailing that uses hydrofoils to lift much of the hull out of the water so the boat can quickly gain speed. Those who do it describe the foils as working like airplane wings. It really is cool. It kind of look like airplane wings as well. Sailors from all over the world are in Northwest Florida for this event that will continue through Sunday, with home base being Community Maritime Park. Number 4, a deadly fentanyl overdose lands a Grand Bay man in the Mobile County Metro Jail. That man, you see here, 26-year-old Javante Johnson, he was arrested last night, 2 days after the deadly overdose. Investigators say 25-year-old Derek Kiles Jr. died Sunday after first responders were called for a medical emergency in the area of Alba and Bascom Streets in the Baltimore community. They believe Johnson, who is charged with manslaughter, sold fentanyl to Kiles, which led to his death. Number 3, wind and low humidity are blamed for a brush fire in Magnolia Springs this afternoon. 2.5 acres off Beasley Road burned before crews from 4 fire departments could get that under control. A homeowner says he was burning debris, and 1 minute it was calm. The next, the wind picked up and fire took off, at one point threatening a building and scorching a fence. Fire officials say the homeowner is not facing any charges. Meanwhile, that fire in the woods near Mobile Botanical Gardens, 10 acres were burned as part of a prescribed burn today. Number 2, the United States Sports Academy is getting a new name. As of March 1st, it will be known as United States Sports University, and school leaders say they are also looking at ways to change the branding and logo. They say the name change reflects the institution's dedication to academic excellence and desire to establish its place in higher education. And now to number 1. 2 people found dead inside a home in Mobile this afternoon, a man and a woman. The bodies were found in a house on Anders Drive off Ziegler Boulevard just after 3 o'clock. Police have not released any other information, only telling us it's an active investigation, but we will let you know as soon as they tell us anything else. Those are your big stories of the day, and now on to the question of the day. Who is your dream candidate to become mayor of Mobile? And this is where we go to Facebook. I thought we would start in the middle here, as we did last time. Mary says someone with actual experience working with City Hall. Kay says thank you to each of you who selected Paul Prine as your dream candidate. Monia says someone who knows the city and who can bring safety to the community. Someone who can get rid of all the bad apples at MPD and Government Plaza. Taylor says Paul Prine. Greg says the opposite of that, actually. Thad votes for the Crichton Leprechaun, and that is where we are going to leave things for now. And we'll move on to the poll of the day. Do you support the pharmacy walkouts in Alabama? Remember, we reported this story yesterday. 86% of you say yes, 7% say no, 7 have no opinion. So there you go, your 5 big stories, your question, your poll, and let's go ahead and move on to tomorrow's question of the day. It asks, which 2024 film should win the Oscar for Best Picture? The poll is, do you plan to spend Fat Tuesday in downtown Mobile? And by the way, if you do, come see us. We will be at the Hargrove building. You can get the answers, results tomorrow right here on News 5 Now, live at 5:30. And tonight we hope you will join us on WKRG for News 5 at 6, News 5 at 6:30. Then to our sister station, Gulf Coast CW, channel 55.1. That's where you will get WKRG News 5 at 9 before you go back to Channel 5 for WKRG News 5 at 10. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great night. Stay safe. Stay positive.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.